EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Indianapolis Colts. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Indianapolis. Brown now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line. Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Already know I got money calling out, you gotta go if you play you troll.
Now the first carry for King Henry. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. 2 yards on.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one's good for 29.
They certainly don't waste any time getting him involved, and we knew coming in that he would be a part of the game plan, but this is a sign of things to come. He could be in store for a big game.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Lamar going to work from the pistol. That's out to Burton, a wide receiver screen. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Third and long for Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin. And the Colts are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short. Brings up 2nd and a yard. The Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Cougar 19. Let's go.
Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Here we go. Set. 19. Cavity Lions. Cavity Lions.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 14 on the pickup. That's good for a Colts first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
19 Tigers.
That's out quickly to Pittman. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's a 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Second and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
From the gun, Richardson. Overrun him in a flash, and he lost the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll run. It's the former LSU Tiger. And they'll wind up getting about half what they needed, but not nearly enough for a first down. It's 4th down.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. And in this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
Schrader's kick is good. And the Colts are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Pistol formation with Jackson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Off the play fake. Jackson. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
They'll run with the man from Marshall, Rashid Ali. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
On third down, Jackson. Catch is made by Wright. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. On fourth down, here's Ty Zentner to kick it. Take it in, back at his own 12. And he'll get a few yards on this return. Up past the 15-yard line. It's Richardson on the move. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
On play action, Richardson. His throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. It's a gain of 16, and it's two nice plays to begin this drive.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
On first down, it's Richardson. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. The big man, Nnamdi Madubuike, there for the sack.
On the jump.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter, and they are facing a second and long.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Steady.
Richardson gonna look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one gonna be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Tag. Prep goal 80.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. He'll take a deep shot for down. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. And how about that? Third and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
At the 32-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Trying the left side and caught by Pettis. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
At the Ravens' 32-yard line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Get it. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Out of shotgun. Richardson. Pass right side to down. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Come on, come on. 19, 18.
And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Nnamdi Madubuike. He gets in to record his 2nd sack of the game, number 4 on the season.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Richardson operating from the pistol. That is going to be called in. He's got it. Jelani Woods. Touchdown Colts. That is first touchdown of the new year. Spencer Schrader now on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Colts are out to a 10-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. On the RPO, quick toss to Burton. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
In motion goes Likely. On play action, here's Jackson. Open right side is Likely. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Baltimore.
And with the defenders biting on that hard play action, the tight end knows he's going to be open once he crosses that linebacker. All his quarterback has to do is get his hips turned around and deliver the ball on target, and it's an easy first down.
It's not. Change it. Yeah. Sit up.
A give right up the middle to Henry. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Thrown left side, the catch is made, and they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
In motion comes Andrews. Jackson on 3rd and 2. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. 12 yards on the pickup, and that's a first down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Play action now. Jackson flush to his right. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but out of the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be 3rd down. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll be 3rd down. Jackson up top again. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Jackson out of the pistol. They're called in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. That his second TD catch of the season. The extra point is good. And the Ravens are on the board. It's 10-7. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
It's not enough. You solid club, but it's not enough. You better reach them, but it's not enough.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Go! Pack the 60, pack the 60. Go!
From the gun, Richardson. Catch made, that's Pittman. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Cougar 19.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That one complete to Pierce. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Richardson. That's Tyler Warren, the tight end. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Maverick. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Richardson. That is pulled in at the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this 1st half. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
It's Richardson. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might have more Power Rangers. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't you talk the Matrix.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Come on, come on. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Richardson gonna look to throw. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Second down, Jackson. Moving left. He'll tuck it and take off. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. DeForest Buckner. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return is Garden. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Okay, ready? Get it! Liking 18! Let go! Steady, ready?
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And downfield, it is Downs with the catch. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's good.
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
At the 44-yard line.
Got it, ready? Go! Cowboy 80! Go!
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
Crackle 80! 70, Timberwolf!
The second down throw for Richardson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Ready? 70 Lions.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First down.
Here we
First
go, here
and
we
10
go.
at the 35-yard
60
line.
Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. Space to run inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. They get 21 on that one. First down, Indianapolis.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On the jump. 19 Charger, 19. Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. Hey, that's about as exciting a one-yard run as you're going to see all game. Found a way to dodge that first would-be tackler, but not much after that.
Brings up second and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Here's Richardson. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. 6. Ready?
From the gun on third down, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
So, on fourth down, Spencer Schrader is on for the Colts field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Schrader's kick is good. And the Colts will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a game of about 1. That's Zaven Collins on the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. To throw is Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
Third and 5. From the gun, Jackson. Headed left, buying time. He'll try and get there on the ground. He will have a Ravens first down, able to get 8 on 3rd and 5.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. No chance at all. He'll go down. Zaven Collins in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
On play action, here's Jackson. Moving to his right. He runs with it. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Jackson now on 2nd down.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Rolling to the left. He'll try to run for it. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this 1st down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the 1st down marker, sets up 4th down.
Now, fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. This one, uncorked, looking for Woods. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
You know, for the good corners, Mike, they all share this certain mentality, right? It's bring it on. I want the best. I want the ball thrown in my direction. So anytime they get a chance to break up a play and silence an opposing offense, but man, when they get a chance to take one away and get their hands on it, that is what they live for.
And the pistol, Jackson ready. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
That is made by Wright. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Raven 1st down. Off the play fake. Jackson. He's got his big tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Buffalo 18. Buffalo 80.
On first down, it's Richardson. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup of 5.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5.
Tag. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Ready.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack to keep this to a no gain.
Ready.
Third down, they need 5.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
From the gun, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that third down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
So, on fourth down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. Fielded at the 9. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Ronnie Stanley, the former 6th overall pick, guilty there.
This year.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Quick toss to Burton.
Nice job there getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
It is 2nd and 9. Here's the option, running right. They'll pitch it out here to Henry. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a
Jackson now. He gets this complete to Burden. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
On the option, they give it to Henry. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Now Jackson. Escaping to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Baltimore.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Here we go. Third and a yard. Jackson. The pressure gets there. He'll go down. There's a penalty flag down as well. This could very well be a hold. Ravens bring their punt team out. We forced a punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. Unbalanced look to the left here on first down. On play action, Richardson on the run to the right. Now he'll run. And he's going to be out of bounds up past the 20. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
Get it! 70 Lions! Bronco 80! Let's go!
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Left side, that is caught by Warren. Still going. And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now Richardson. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Ravens 14. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick
The
off.
kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Go.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 59 yards.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Burton, the man on the move. Here's Henry. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
Gain of 6. First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Jackson going to keep this one himself. He'll take this forward for about 5. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he will score! Game on! Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Ravens.
Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. On the return is Garden. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Come on. Hey, 18 Cardinal. Hot 70, hot 70.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Second down and 6 now from the 26.
Let's go. 19, Cardinal, 19.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
And we got a big third down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
Hurt! Hurt! Right there, hurt! Hurt.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. 17 yards on that play. That's good for a Colts first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Cougar 19! 70 Lions! Steady!
Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Let's go now! Cowboy 80!
They'll go again here with Taylor. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. 1:54 to go. Third and 6.
69, Rick. 69. Bronco 80.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go. The Colts about set to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play. And a Raven first down.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. I think somebody moved early up front. Awful time to get a penalty. Now 1st and 15. From the gun, Jackson. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
Here comes 2nd down. On play action, here's Jackson. Rolling right. Now he takes off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
On third down, Jackson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. They had their chance and took it there. Look, they're trailing late. You've got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
And it all came down to that play. The offense finds themselves trailing, all out of their timeouts. The defense knew they were one stop away from ending this game, and they came up big when their team needed it.
So it's a win for the Colts. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory